10:30. All right, guys, happy November 19th. And I just want to slow down really quick. And I just want to wish everybody a very happy holiday season. Let you guys know that each of us are grateful for you to see your guys' growth, your perseverance, your grit, your struggles, your triumphs. It's really an honor to be on this side to be able to support you guys. And so at this time of year, I feel that it's important that we slow down, we show gratitude, and we show thanks. And you guys, we really appreciate everything that you do for this company, what you do to represent yourself as well as the brand. So, from our hearts to yours, we wanted to say thank you for everything that you do for this company. And thanks for choosing us and being partners with us on this journey. So shout out to you guys. As we get started, I wanted to send a huge thank you to everybody that attended business planning. I could look around the screen here and I see multiple people that were in that space. And I just want to say thank you guys for being there, for contributing, and for doing the work. For the people that were not there, we literally went 4 hours straight. We didn't take a break. Well, we did have a music break at different times during the day, but it was all about just really diving into it. And when we look at the planning for 2025 and beyond, it's always going to be about, well, excuse me, some of it has to do with business, but a lot more of it has to do with your life and looking at your life and all the things that are impacting the business as a result of you looking at your business as a whole and saying, how can I operate well in my family life, in my fitness? How can I make sure I'm giving time back to my family? To make sure that it all supports the big goal of you making money and going out there and grinding. And so what I don't want for you guys is this balance. I think that's a misconception. But what I do want for everybody that is on this call and that will see it is we want rhythm for you. We want you guys to have this rhythm in your business in 2025. You guys are aligned with the purpose. You guys know what to do on a daily, on a weekly, on a monthly, and we're here to support you guys. So appreciate you guys doing the work. I'm going to turn it over to my partner in crime, our Oracle, Carina, with her quick teaching moment of the week. So Carina, without further ado, let's go.
Alrighty, so today's update is about non-contingent offers. There is a new fancy form called the Non-Contingent Offer Advisory, which really makes it clear that your buyers need to do their due diligence when it comes to keeping their contingencies, doing their investigations, what happens if they don't. So it's a good little advisory. I'll post the advisory along with the little cheat sheet quick guide from CAR, kind of covering every single thing on it. And then part two is about the unrepresented buyers. I don't know if we're really seeing that so far post litigation. We're not really seeing too many unrepresented buyers pop up. Most people are still finding the value in their buyer's agents. But if not, and that unrepresented buyer wants to, sort of work with the listing broker and not really work with the listing broker, there are, forms for that. There's a buyer non-agency agreement for that. And you want to make sure that it's clear with your seller that they're okay with you, helping that buyer out. The rule of thumb is that you're not to obstruct that offer. So if a buyer wants to be unrepresented and they want to present an offer, you are still to present that to your seller, unless your seller has told you specifically not to. But yeah, it hasn't been super common yet, but there is a quick guide for that I will share as well. Thanks.
Beautiful, beautiful. Appreciate that. And if you have any questions, make sure to tap into Karina's room, 12 to noon, 12 to 1, Monday through Thursday for the noon huddle. Before we go further, Patrick, I am going to queue you up for you to present right after. Actually, we can just go into this now. So, no, actually, hold on, Patrick. Don't take yourself off of mute. Let's go to community contributions. I know that this is a very festive time of the year for us. I know that you guys are doing different type of events, whether they're pie giveaways, toy drives. If there's something that you have not spoke about at prior meetings, you want to drop some information about an upcoming event, please do so now. So I'm gonna give you guys the opportunity to raise your hand and talk about an event or a holiday get together that you'll be hosting that you want to share information about. Let's go, Blessing.
Good morning, everyone. I'm not hosting, but in Brentwood next Saturday, the holiday parade is happening, and I will be in a float with a couple of other EXP agents. So if you are in Brentwood, Antioch, Oakley, Discovery Bay, come spend some time downtown Brentwood and see the holiday parade and the tree lighting.
Is the whole float going to be wrapped with a QR code about how to join our team? Is that what's going to happen?
I will put something in there. We'll make it work. We're doing it today, so it can happen.
Like the whole float is an actual hashtag. There's so many ideas here. So many.
Maybe on the back, maybe like a tramp stamp situation. Yeah, we'll do that.
Awesome. I love it. Anybody else have an event that you wanted to, oh, you like that, oh, Ofelia? Any other event that people want to talk about, share information about, or bring awareness to? Going once, going twice. All right, cool. I'm going to turn it over to you, Patrick. Patrick, thank you for everything that you do from the video and the photography realm and just the support overall to build the brand. I thought your backdrop was super, super cute. When you first sent it over to Kenny and I, we're like, are you supposed to have that shades in the back? But then it's like, oh, it's supposed to look like someone's family's house and a living room with the shades. So I got it. It looked really good. So I can't wait to see my photos, but I'm going to turn it over to you and you let me know when to queue up your slides.
Great. Hello, everyone. Happy Tuesday to everyone. I'm excited to announce we got some awesome new holiday shoots coming up. So we can go ahead and pull up those slides.
Okay. Here we go.
And yeah, so honestly, this is one of my favorite times because not only do we get to create, these little fun backdrops for you, but I get to see a lot of your friends, your family, your dogs, your fiancés, husbands, wives, all that. So very excited to continue to bring you into the fold to allow you guys to take advantage of these fun little opportunities. So first of all, we've got the tried and true headshots. Those will be typically we do those on Thursday, Friday, but obviously with the holiday coming up, we're going to do those on Tuesday and Wednesday. I'm going to go ahead and put those times in the calendar. I'm sorry, in the chat right now. Make sure you're paying attention to how I'm formatting these because there's going to be two links. These are for headshots. And the next link I'm going to send is going to be for the holiday shoot. So I don't want you showing up in a Santa hat and a candy cane on headshots. You could if you want, but however you want to represent your business is totally up to you. But we have the holiday shoot coming up. That's Friday, December 6th from 11 to 5. And for those of you with families, kids, just simply can't make it on a Friday during the day, we got you. That will be Saturday from December 7th from 11 to 4. If those spots fill up and the demand is still rampant, we can, of course, expand our slots. But these are the times for you. The setup will look a little bit different, but we try to really go out of any of the shoots we do. The holiday shoot is the one that we try to go most all out for. So you can bet that it will be a good time. So one last thing on that is it's not just you or your friends and family. Hey, if you want to invite your clients, be my guest. Use us as a resource to help your business. So if you want to invite your clients and say, hey, free holiday shoots, by all means, invite them. There is the link right there, holiday shoot, the Calendly link for holiday photos. So that is what's upcoming for Fast Studios on the photo front. And then we can go to the next slide.
Just a quick, like the holiday shoots, a simple photo like that could be your entire email newsletter. You send a photo out, you thank you for the year, thank you for everyone in your life, and just call it a day. You don't need anything fancy, but that personalizes it. It hits your whole database at once. You put a name to face, and that's it.
That's it.
Absolutely. Yeah. I mean, this is a resource for you guys. And again, I am more than happy to open up more hours to accommodate if there's more demand. I think last year, not as many people as we would have wanted, but I also think people didn't really know what it was going to look like, et cetera. So now you've got a clear idea of what the precedent looks like. It should be just as fantastic, if not better this year. So highly encourage you all to sign up, be a part of it, bring your family, bring your dog. It'll be a good time. So for our video of the week, we've got Jorge Martinez. I believe this is his second appearance on here. No surprise, because George is very active. And also no surprise, George gets a lot of his business on social media. So wake up, folks. You're giving 30% of your commission away to Zillow when you could be getting all of it if you just were more consistent with your content. So one of the types of videos that George is very excellent at is something very simple, something you all do just about every day, which is home tours. I'm going to show you after this slide a little tip for you as far as how you can participate at the highest level when it comes to these videos. But in the meantime, let's go ahead and kick off this video with George, edited by Ian Dava.
1, 2, 3. Let's roll.
Hey, friends, and welcome to the Silver Creek.
Wait, hold on. Can you start it from the very beginning?
Yeah, but I did have a question about this video. It seems like his voice was
So
Like,
that was George's creative choice.
oh,
He
okay.
he wanted to make it a little bit different, and that was one choice that George made, was to sort of pitch up his voice a little high. And he
Okay.
also, one thing he also loves to do is he loves to come in on creative intros. So once we see that, you'll get an idea of what I mean.
Friends, and welcome to the Silver Creek Townhouses right here in San Jose, California. Right behind me is a stunning townhome that is 3 bedrooms, 1.5 baths, a little bit over 1,200 square feet. And I heard it's just a little over $700,000. You don't want to miss this sweet deal, whether it's your first.
Yeah, you're not hearing the sound on this one. It's just music as it's kind of going through, and then he gives an outro. Um, I'm also not hearing your audio, Elias.
Wait, sorry. Are you not hearing sound on the video?
Correct.
Oh, somebody should have said something. I thought there was video. I'm here. I'm listening to it on my end. Okay. All right. I'm going to pause it there, but kind of talk through this video. And if you guys want to check out the video, please go to George's page and look at that video. But talk.
Well, yeah. And actually, if you queue up the next slide, I can kind of go into sort of why this video was selected, etc. Because I think sometimes one of the most common concerns that I hear from people is, I don't know what to make content on. People struggle with trying to fill up their wall with content. And let me tell you, it does not have to be complicated. You want to be front of mind with the fact that you're a realtor. You're already walking through these homes every day. So guess what? There's a holiday coming up besides Thanksgiving. It's the capitalist dream of all dreams. It's Black Friday and Cyber Monday. So what I encourage you all to do is, if you do want to level up your content game by on your own, finding ways to create content while you're just doing your job like you normally do, I encourage you guys to go and potentially invest in a cell phone gimbal. I know George uses these as he goes through homes, and it makes the shots a lot smoother. It helps him a lot when it comes to kind of gliding through these different rooms, and it certainly makes the edit a lot smoother when they're kind of zipping out of rooms. So if you're looking for things to treat yourself with for Black Friday, that also happens to be potentially a write-off for your business, look no further than potentially getting a cell phone gimbal. I can't stress enough, and it's not just for home tours. It can be for events, things, even vacations that you go on, because that's another thing. Believe it or not, our editors are not just here to cut your real estate content. We are here to cut your content, period, full stop. So if you want to fill your page with an amazing vacation you went on, with all those beautiful videos that you went and spent a lot of time getting, don't be shy to send the stuff to our editors, because they are here to help you in every facet as far as making sure that your Instagram page is filled with excellent content. So wanted to show that home tour video quite simply to just let you know that it's one of the easiest forms of content that A, lets people know that you are a working realtor, and B, may even get you the opportunity to get a buyer who's interested in a particular property. So if that is a type of style of content you want to take advantage of, which is right at your fingertips, don't be shy about potentially looking at some phone gimbals this Cyber Monday and Black Friday. It could really level up your content as far as all the stuff you're creating, even beyond home tours.
Beautiful. Love it. I love it. Appreciate the contribution. Sorry about the sound. You guys didn't know there wasn't any sound. I want to share this with you guys. I keep this on my desk. I got this 2 years ago as a gift, and it is called MOVO. Now you can put your phone in this way. That's, obviously the angle that you want for Reels and for TikTok. But what's great about this is it has an exterior mic, and then has a light to go on this side. You can also shorten this as well. I've looked it up, and it's about $150, but I'll tell you what, the quality of that mic is so much better than the mic that is on the actual iPhone, and I just set it up here. So if an idea comes to me, it's already ready to go. I just plop up my phone, plug in the mic, and then go. So really, really easy creator tool for you guys to use, and it's inexpensive. But let's get right back into the slides. Patrick, appreciate you. Let's go back into our slides and get into our escrows of the week. V got into contract twice in Visalia and in Vallejo, and Kuhn got into contract in Oakland at 450,000. So congratulations to you both. Let's see if I have V on. Let's see if I have Kuhn on. All right, cool. We'll keep on cruising forward. Next up, Liz Serta got in contract in Oakland for 465, and Julie got into contract twice in Richmond as well as in Oakland. I think I saw Liz. Liz, are you on the call today? Did I see your face there? No, maybe I did not. All right, cool. We will move on, but congratulations to you, ladies. Viv and Patrick, or excuse me, and Kevin just got in a contract in San Leandro, and huge shout out to Viv. She is a new mom. Baby was born, I think, Carina, 2 weeks ago now. Has it been 2? Yeah, ish. So congratulations to you, Viv. And then Sierra got into contract on a flex deal in Vallejo. So congratulations to you guys. And once again, huge congratulations to you, Viv, and to your family. All right, guys, we'll keep cruising on. Andrea Lamadora got in a contract on a flex deal in Sacramento for 538, and Jen got in contract in Fairfield for 550. And let me see if these people are on. Cool. Andrea Lamadora, I'm going to turn the mic over to you, Mama San. Tell us about this deal. Tell us about your experience in that Sacramento market, how you were able to work with this lead. Kind of give us all the details and talk to us about strategy. Let's hear from you.
All right, so this is my first flex deal on record. My clients started in San Francisco. We looked around at their price point. They said, you know what, let's look into Sacramento. They had some friends up there, so give it a shot. They had their friends look at a few homes for them. The first house that we wrote on, they were countered, and they didn't accept the counter. A few days later, they said, you know what, we want the house. They saw the house in person. The next day, the house already went into contract. So they were pretty bummed about that. That goes to show to like, okay, you know, let your clients know, like, you know, listen to your agent, you know what I mean? Because I knew that they could have got a great deal. But moving along, you know, we went to the next house. I had a couple of teammates. I was out of the country, and I had a few of my teammates tour probably 15 properties over 3 days. And one of the properties was a short sale. We got into contract with that. Also got a $32,000 seller credit for my clients. And I got a 3% buyer concession. So
Boom.
that's great.
Love this. You know, Andrea, I'm so glad that we're having this conversation. Last week during business planning, one of the questions was, who is impacted by the result of your success? And for the people that don't know, Andrea's having her best year that she's ever had in real estate. I think remind me, correct me if I'm wrong, it's the 4th year in, correct?
Right.
You were able to just do something for your dad that was always a dream of yours. Can you tell the group what that was?
I was able to take my dad out of the country. It was one of my dreams. So for all of us, for my family to be together in Mexico. So that was such a big dream just to have that with my family. So.
Well, congratulations to you, and I love that, right? There's so much depth in what we do, and so many lives can be impacted by the result of your success. So job well done. Congratulations to you. And we're still not done, right? We still got a month and some change to go. So great job, Andrea, and great job, Jen. Going over to Blessing and Brandy Alfonso. They got in a contract on an Op City deal out in Manteca, and Brittany got in a contract in Fairfield for 675. Let's go Blessing and Brandy. Which one of you guys want to talk about this deal? Talk to us about this partnership that you guys are forming. Who wants to take the mic and talk about this particular deal?
Brandy, go for it. I'm about to pull into the parking lot.
I think she's pulling into a parking lot too.
Well, then this is definitely a smooth transition. As far as I knew that as soon as I got this lead in and they said Manteca, I knew I wanted to work with Brandy. Like, her work ethic is just something that I really respect and just love her as a person. So I couldn't wait to do a deal with her. And it worked out perfectly that this couple, they have odd work schedules, but we're able to meet Brandy Friday for a showing. I got the call Friday morning, like, so not this past Friday, obviously, but the week before. I got the call at 8:30, connected her and them. They went to go see the property at 1 o'clock, spent an hour and a half in this one home. We wrote the offer, did the buyer's consult, got them pre-approved because they had a Rocket Mortgage pre-approval, and we all know that those are not great. Got them pre-approved with Ashley all within 24 hours, got a counter back, and the seller did not want to include the appliances. These are first-time buyers, so they really wanted that to be included. So we actually went to go see more properties. We went through and found another home that literally checked all of the boxes, but it was in a different school district. And it still put them where they wanted to for their family. So having a conversation with the listing agent right before Veterans Day and really trying to understand the seller's motivation, that was what allowed us to write a really strong offer. So we did come in under list price, but we were able to get credits. And listing agent specifically told me that be reasonable. So I went in higher than what my clients actually wanted. So we ended up asking for 12.5. We knew we needed to land around 10K, and that's what the counter came back at 10K. Then just because of networking, we know that there's a grant for first-time buyers for Contra Costa County and San Joaquin through the Delta Association of Realtors. So we're in the process of trying to get them another 5K, which will eliminate all of their out-of-pocket costs because they're getting a gift for their down payment. So we will know in the next couple of days that our first-time buyers are basically getting in with no money out of hand. So it was a great, just easy deal.
I love this. And you guys, we say this time and time again, we obviously want people to be able to talk about their deals and have the spotlight for a moment, but we also want everyone to hear what these stories are. That way, when you're talking to a consumer that's thinking about purchasing a house in these areas, like maybe you didn't know that there was a grant available through the Delta Association of Realtors, and now you know. And so it makes you even more well equipped to handle these conversations with your consumers. So make sure that when you're attending these meetings, you're hearing these strategies, like keep mental note or just keep a log of it in a book, and then always have that to come back to and reference as you're dealing with your consumers. So really good job, you guys. Congratulations. Vernon and Lisette got into contract on a flex deal in El Sobrante. Lisette, I see you on the call today. You want to talk to us about this deal? What was the formula? What was the strategy? And what worked? Let's hear from you.
Yeah, so this client is a vet, and we got them through Zillow, and they were already working with an agent. And we just had a wonderful initial conversation with them, locked them in for a one-time buyer's tour, met them at the property, and immediately booked our buyer's consultation and locked them in right after, got them to commit to us. And I think we showed them maybe no more than 3 weeks and was able to get them into the home that they wanted. Their offer got accepted on Veterans Day. So our amazing vets got their home accepted on Veterans Day. It's a beautiful home. Lot is incredibly enormous. And we're just grateful to be able to help a vet and get them into their home before the holiday.
Wow, on Veterans Day. What a story. What a story. Well, congratulations to you, to Vernon, and to our veteran client. And, I love that story. Absolutely love that. So well done. Well done. What a heartwarming story. Appreciate you sharing. All right, guys, we're going to continue on. The Twins got in contract in San Francisco for 1.3 on a flex deal. And then in Moss Beach, Mark got in contract on a flex deal. Dan, you might have some insight on these deals. You want to contribute and give any thoughts on these deals? I don't see them on the call today, but seems like they've been really taking the ball and running with their flex opportunities. So Dan, let's hear from you.
Man, I wish I could say I had some magical insights on what these guys were doing other than just putting in the work and following up with the leads and the clients, right? And like showing up to the appointments, engaging with the content that Vernon's been putting out there in the conversion clinic in terms of best practices for meeting clients, engaging them, re-engaging them, and we've just had them. They've had some good ones stick.
Yeah, I definitely have. There's something that they're doing that I want to make sure that everyone is doing. Maybe we could do this at a coaching. but there is a Chrome extension called Dub, D-U-B-B, and they use it. Patrick uses it, and Mel is now using it. What it does is when you go to send an email within Follow Up Boss, it has now the Dub icon because you did the Chrome extension, which it's free, you guys. Now you can just embed videos directly from Follow Up Boss using Dub, and it's a really great service. I highly recommend that as you're looking at making sure that you're following up with these people, connecting with them, doing something original, that you're using videos in your email campaigns. And it's a Chrome extension, D-U-B-B. If you need any help with that, let me know. We'll probably cover that on coaching tomorrow as well. But Dan, appreciate your insight. Appreciate all the hard work on the program. Let's continue moving forward. Jen Elk once again got in contract in Concord for $255. Jay got in contract for $415 out in Daly City. Congratulations, Jay. Congratulations, Jen. Let's see if either of them are on. Jay, you are here, my man. Let's hear from you. It was a busy week for you. Your name was on here a couple times. So Jay, I want to hear from you. Talk to us about this Daly City deal.
This Daly City listing. So we had it in on the market probably like 2 months. But for some reason after the election, there was just a lot of people, what do you call this? Trying to look at the property, and then yeah, we were able to find offer. Now we're looking to find our clients a replacement property. So if you have any studio in San Mateo, please send them my way.
Beautiful, beautiful. Well, congratulations to you. Great seeing you twice last week. Thanks for coming out for business planning. Appreciate you. Let's continue going on. V got in contract once again in Visalia for $417. Mauricio got in a contract on his listing for $470 in Oakland. And then Hector got in a contract in San Jose for $770. So congratulations to you guys. Jay, here you are once again. So don't go far, my man. Let's talk about this deal. Let's talk about this 1.550. Tell us a little bit about this strategy. What are you seeing as the listing agent? How many offers on this property? Let's hear from you.
Oh, actually, this one is actually near and dear to my heart. This is an off-market deal I have with Ofelia Vargas. So it's my past client. I sold it to them last year, and then they just are trying to liquidate, trying to move some assets from San Francisco to Burlingame area. So they're thinking of selling this one. Funny enough, I was helping the client called me one day that their tenant was trying to buy the property. So I was helping the tenant, and for some reason they ghosted me for a couple of days, and then they came back. Ophelia called me. I was like, "Oh, no problem. It's okay. As long as we keep it in the family, I'm okay with this deal." So yeah, so we were able to make it happen, back and forth for a couple weeks. Yeah, I think both sides are happy, and I think Ophelia's happy also.
I think so too. She is nodding constantly over here. Ophelia, I'd love to hear your contributions from this deal and tell us why this particular deal means so much to you at this stage in your career. Let's hear from you, Ophelia.
Oh my goodness. This one, so the client speaks mostly Spanish, right? But she's actually, how do I say this? It's my sister's ex-husband.
Okay.
And the wife, but we still stayed very close, and it's very near dear to me because they came here and hustled their butts off, and she's built this pulseria business now for 10 years. And so she's like, she's been trying to purchase this building since 2020, but she just didn't have her assets in a row. And so when she reached out, she's like, "Hey, I think this is gonna go on the market. I really want to see if I can make it work, but I don't think I qualify." So there was a lot of back and forth, and we got her to qualify. But even in the qualification process, it was back and forth and making sure everything was working. So Jay has been just a pleasure to work with. Honestly, he was a bit side shocked, like, "How do you know about this property? I haven't mentioned it to anyone." And I said, "Yeah, Sylvia is kind of related to us." And so, yeah, so we've been going back and forth from negotiating, and finally we came to a good agreement, and now just ready to execute and go for it. So I'm super stoked.
I love this. I love this. And this happens to be the largest price point deal in your career.
Yes, it is actually my largest, 1.550. I was like, Yeah, and do you remember? I was like, I think it's gonna finally happen.
Yeah, and notice we haven't talked about it. I didn't, tell me when
I
it's
know.
finalized. So congratulations to you. Congratulations, Jay. Love that you guys were able to connect the dots for each other and as well as your consumers. Really good job, you guys. Love hearing this. All right, guys. So last week was a busy week for us. We went from the week prior. I think we had 9 deals the week prior, and you guys doubled that. So more than doubled that. 21 new escrows and over $14 million in new volume. Obviously, you guys, we know that Thanksgiving is coming up next week, and spend that time with your family. But during the holidays, people are definitely still wanting to look at homes. And the great thing about it is that there won't be as many people out there, especially if you're the ones that are holding if you're the listing agent. But the people that are shopping around the holiday seasons are typically people that are very, very serious about purchasing a home. And so if they're going to spend that precious time around the holidays looking at homes, that they're pretty much a serious buyer. And so, take this opportunity to find great deals to talk about as well. When you think about like Black Friday and what companies do and organizations, you guys can do a really good video series and a campaign for like, here's what is the deal of the week for, Black Friday to get people engaged and get them excited about seeing, house that you found, that you scoured the MLS and found that was a good opportunity for them. So use this opportunity to obviously be human, spend time with your clients, or excuse me, your family, but reach out to your clients and still find those opportunities to go out there and see homes, because people are serious about purchasing homes right now. We want to send a huge congratulations out to Sebastian. He was able to graduate from his advisorship. So Sebastian, congratulations to you, and congratulations on the recent events that you've been hosting. It's really good to see you out there in your community. And we want to give a special thanks and a happy work anniversary to all these amazing people on this slide. We thank you for choosing us year after year as your business partners. Thank you for aligning with us and being a part of our organization. Huge shout of gratitude for you on your happy anniversary month. So thank you for all that you do. All right, guys, looking ahead. Now, we have our FUB training. You guys, we don't have to go over this again. It's on the calendar, December 4th. But we do want to bring this up one more time. So, Molly, we thought we were going to extend something. So, Molly, you want to chime in here for a second, talk to him about what we discussed earlier?
Yes. Hold on, let me see. Can I drop it in the so I'm dropping a promo code for the event. So if you missed it last week, or you're like, oh, it expired, whatever, it didn't. I have extended the discount for tickets to Focus and Fire and Holiday Heat. So the promo code is there. If you're smart and you can do the math, you can use that promo code on both of them, and it's cheaper than purchasing the combo ticket. But we have had some ticket sales, so kind of exciting, but that promo code is still, sorry, God voice. That promo code is still good. This definitely is not an event that you want to miss. So if you guys have already texted me and I sent you the promo code, but we're dropping it everybody for everybody here on the team. So yeah, get your tickets.
I love it. I love it. And you guys, we are going to, obviously, it's a 2-day event. This is not a team event. You could buy solo tickets or you could buy combo tickets, but we're definitely going to have some fun. On the day of Focus and Fire, we're all going to come together for the educational piece, and then we're going to stay behind not too long, but for a networking event and to have some socialization and some cocktails. And then we are going to move everybody out, and we're going to get ready for the big party the next day. So you guys, I'm excited to see you at both of these events. Make sure to take advantage of that discount code. And I had a question for everybody. We used to do this a long time ago, but I figured I would bring it back. I think that it's really important. I want you guys to ask yourself, what are you committed to accomplishing before the end of 2024 that supports 2025? And if we're not at business planning, we talked a lot about this. And what I mean by that is maybe it's an operational efficiency. Maybe it's having your follow-up boss be on point. Maybe it's launching your newsletter, whatever that is. What are you going to do from now until the end of the year that's going to support all that growth for 2025? What should be done by this point is that you guys should have a calendar that is already, built for the first quarter of 2025. So you have to say, what are some things that I'm willing to do right now that are going to support my 2025 growth, right? Nothing's going to happen by chance. This has to be by design. But the reason why when we did our business plan and we talked in shorter time frames, because I feel that sometimes that goal that we set for ourselves for the year, it's too far out and it's too far to see. But what I can see is all my activities in a month and all my activities in the quarter. That's a lot easier for me to see the light on the other end. And so, ask yourself that question: what am I committed to accomplishing by the end of 2024 that supports my 2025? So I want to leave you guys with that. Kenny, any last minute contributions before we wrap up today?
Nope.
All right, cool.
Hey, Elias, real quick, for those on the call, I will be in Oakland on Thursday. So if anybody needs help with anything or you need to catch me in person, I will be in Oakland on Thursday. So I'm just dropping that out there. If you know, you snooze, you lose. So yeah, I'll be in Oakland on Thursday.
Perfect. Once again, you guys, I want to say thank you for everybody that came out last week. Sacramento, Hayward, Oakland, you guys showed up for yourselves last week, and it was an honor to be there, help you guys really plan. If you have any questions and need further assistance and need further help, make sure to grab a spot on my calendar, or if you need me to just go a little bit further in details, I'm here for you guys. I want to make sure that 2025 is your year. So if you need anything, you know where to find me. I'll see you guys tomorrow for Keep It Moving group coaching. And as always, be you, but fast. Peace.